everybody. How are you doing?
Yeah, great.
You guys stay up late here in Hong Kong. It's like New York City. Maybe you're cooler than New York. Is that the rivalry you have going on the other side of the world? So thank you so much to the Ballins for playing the show with me. They're fantastic people as well as a fantastic band. So thank you again to Joyce and Paul and Christian for playing that amazing set. I was really enjoying it from behind the curtain over there. So this is my very first time in Hong Kong. And I'm just thrilled that all of you are here. And it's been true of every city that I've been playing on this Asia and Australia tour. It was my first time playing in any of these cities, and I was just completely moved by the fact that there were bodies in chairs and bodies in the room. And so I'm here for you, and if there are any particular songs you want me to play, just yell them out, and I will, if I remember them, I'll try to play them. So I'll start out with one that is an appropriate song, I guess, for a city with a port this big. This is called Harbor. say it?
Doje.
Doje.
What is the difference between going and doje?
When somebody helps you, say God.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Ah. It still makes it sort of ambiguous for me as a performer, which one I use, I guess. What is the appropriate one for a performer to use, would you say?
Doje.
Okay. So, like, what I just said then, so I'm like, oh, it's like I'm just serving a cup of tea or something. All right, thank you. Cultural appropriateness, striving. So I do not have a fantastic trio like the Ballmans, but I do have robots, so that comes in useful. So one of the instruments I have with me is a looping pedal, which is attached to this microphone here. So I'm going to try and play a song with that. And this is a song called Whatever You Want that I arranged to kind of record myself and create my own backing band as the song progresses. So here we go. Your right hand, 13 years and counting. No detectable mission from my efficiency, far as you can see. He knows every loophole, the art of fine print, the sergeant of the numbers took a fit. And every time you ask him for another diminishing hand, he half smiles as if to say, whatever you want, whatever you want, whatever you want, it's fine by me. Whatever you want, whatever you want, whatever you want, it's fine by me. Every moment together, change sides, you're never joined back. Another lady and another girl coming on her way. She's alone again, and she goes on drinking her domestic cuisine. She disappears in her loyalty. She is a dress wearing face and a door. Many rose out to you. Whatever you want, whatever you want, whatever you want, it's fine by me. Whatever you want, whatever you want, whatever you want, it's fine by me. Question you, dare to stand up. But in the night you leave the papers and tell me goodbye. Evidence for her reasons, and in the night different minute comes and pulls the files to delay ever treason. I am the last one you'd ever suspect of setting fire, of setting off fire. But as you search on your TV tonight, you hear me saying quietly, whatever you want, whatever you want, whatever you want, it's fine by me. Whatever you want, whatever you want, whatever you want, it's fine by me. Whatever you say, whatever you say, I'll do what you ask me, I'll do what you ask me. Whatever you say, whatever you say, What other songs would you like to hear? Wow, okay. Homecoming? Okay. The Tower? Wow, that's popular. In a network illustration, there would be like a whole cluster. Yeah, that's great. Thank you for the suggestion. Let me think about the fourth messenger thing for a minute. So I was the composer for this musical that debuted last year. It opened in San Francisco, Bay Area. It's called The Fourth Messenger, based on, it's like a retelling, a very loose retelling of the life of the Buddha. And this time the Buddha's a woman. And so it was a really fun piece to write. But of course it was for characters on the stage, and sometimes there are multiple ones singing at the same time. So I'd have to figure out how I would do that. I'll get back to you. I guess I've been writing from the point of view of people that I have no business writing from their perspective for some time now anyway. And this one is from the point of view of a truck driver from North Carolina. I've never driven a truck before. I'm now from North Carolina. I like to imagine these things. Desert ice outside with this diamond's thorn ears. Hot coffee and a clean white mug and smile over Jane's years. Yet I was born in North Carolina, running out from her hometown. And we used to play the same pizza there's a pleasant time suspended as I wonder. We even swept just by circumstance where the coyote lives. Where my days are strips of highway, and she's wiping tables down, holding on, and still waiting for that. Even though I've never had so far to go, yeah, I've come home. Pay the check and leave the change for the crumpled $10 bill. Head across the street where vacancy is burning me on the stone. Where the lights of my body, there's no sign of life. And I find myself slipping down to the things are good. I've got a lot of followers in my faith. I've got a whole congregation living in my head these days. And I'm preaching from a moment to cries of amen, brother. Closing my eyes to feel the warmth around back. I swear I've been so just want to be living and I'm dying, just like everybody. Just wanna know that little thing that time's worth. And I don't know where I'm driving to, but I know I'm going. There's a blessing in every moment, every You're falling all around me. A smile shake my hand. We all write our own endings, and we all have our own scars. But tonight I think I see what it's all about. 'Cause I've come home. Thank you. Could somebody do me a favor? I completely forgot to bring an essential thing on stage, which is a bottle or a glass of water. So it'll be good for everybody if I eventually get a glass of water. No particular hurry, but within the next song or two would be good. So I'm going to play a song from my first album that came out 12 years ago, which is kind of funny to think about. Not to make anybody who had that album feel old. But a lot of these songs I wrote when I was in college, and at the time things were still fairly autobiographical when it came to writing songs for me. And so I wrote songs about the people around me, including my roommate. So this is a song I wrote about my roommate, for my roommate, I guess you could say. And around the time that, and so around the time that she was getting married a couple of years ago, she called me up and she said, I was just listening to this song again, and I'm really glad it doesn't describe me anymore. I had to agree with her. I said, yeah, I'm glad it doesn't describe you anymore either. I don't think I would be happy about you getting married unless you had outgrown it in some way. So this is for her younger self, and it's called The Tower. One survives by making the lives of others worthwhile. She's coming apart right before my eyes. The one who depends on the services she renders to those who come knocking. She seems too clear what she can't be. When understanding defies, she says I need it not to be. Or else I love intuition. Someone who reaches out to my weakness and won't let go. Leave it not to me. I've always been the tower, but now I feel like I'm a flower trying to bloom in the snow. She turns to the light, anticipating that friend under the around her, and watch her as it does. The words won't come. She carries the axe so convincingly the fact that sometimes she believes it, that she can be happy the way things are, be happy with the things she's done, and yet it doesn't need almost a power with intuition. Someone who reaches out to my weakness and won't let go. There are times when I write songs and I have lots of layers of meaning that I'm trying to put into it and being very intellectual and maybe pretentious about it. And put it all together, and then sometimes people interpret it the way that I mean, and it's very satisfying. And sometimes it goes over people's head and they're not really sure. And sometimes they have a totally different interpretation, which is fair. And then sometimes I write very simple songs, and then people have really beautiful, complicated explanations of what the song's about that is so much better than what I intended, that I really hate to explain what I was thinking when I was writing. And I have to confess that's the case with this next song, where I wrote it and I sent it to my manager, and she said, wow, this is a really great song about your complicated relationship with your audience and being sort of a public performer figure. And I said, oh, I was just writing about how it sucks to be single. So I'm really glad that that's what she felt the song was about. And actually, since she said that, I went back and read the lyrics, and I'm like, oh yeah, I guess it kind of works that way too. So here's to my manager having better explanations for my songs than I do. This is called Nothing Without You.
It's a quiet night breaks. I cannot stand inside this familiar place. It's a quiet night breaks me like a dozen paper cuts that only I can trace. My books are lying useless now. All my maps alone, they show me how to lose my way. Call my name, you know my name, and when that sound, everything will change. Tell me it won't always be this long. I have nothing, I don't know. It's the crowded room that breaks me. Everybody looks so luminous and strangely young. It's the crowded room that's never heard. No one here can say a word my native tongue. Can't breathe anymore. I throw myself away before it burns me oh, call my name, you know my name, and when you're gone, everything will change. Tell me it won't always be this long. I am nothing. I don't
I'm going to try to do a song from this musical. It was written by a playwright named Tanya Schaefer, and I was composing the music for it. It was a real challenge for me because I normally just write for myself. And it's really hard to write on command as well. And when you write for theater, there's often a lot of revisions that happen very quickly, and so there may be new characters that appear, and then they need a song, so you have to just quickly write a song for them or whatever it is they're experiencing. And so this song got added a little bit later in the game, and it was actually the main character talking about meeting someone who really threw her off guard and trying to figure out what to make of it. And I didn't really know how to write the song from scratch, and so I cheated. And I had the song that was mostly done and had no lyrics. I said, why don't we use that song? And so Tanya went away and wrote some lyrics for this character. And if all goes well, and I actually can, the elves in my head can cue up the right cue cards of the lyrics at the right time, I can do this song. It's called Force of Nature.
Noticing the light filter through the blinds, something about her face. Noticing the chill creeping up my spine, another time and place. Noticing the blood pounding in my head, an overwhelming draw. Noticing the thrill, noticing the dread, a frozen stream must thaw deep within. Warning, spider cries for me. Is it just the moon that turns the tide, or the sun that melts the ice? There's a force of nature in her eyes, a mighty power. After all these years, all inside the years, an urge to speak arises. Watch the feeling grow, ask it what it knows, open to life's surprises. Thoughts lead to words lead to action, but silence too can lead attachment. Is it just the moon that turns the tides, or the sun that melts the ice? There's a force of nature in her eyes, a mighty power. Sit, let go, oh, don't resist. Thought I'm noticing the end, noticing the fear. Stop holding on, God. Be strong now, let it go. Is it just the moon that turns the tide, or the sun that melts the ice? There's a force of nature in her eyes. After all these years, long and silent years, now it's time. Now it's time.
There's lots of acting that happens when that song is normally sung by the excellent musical theater performer who does it. Any other songs you want me to play? Who cares? Oh, okay.
Lullaby for Stormy Night.
Oh, okay. Let's see. One of the really fun things about this part of the tour is that my mother is here with me. So that's kind of fun. and she's never been a stage mom. She's always been very supportive and quietly so. And one of the things that I've come to appreciate quite a bit is that my mom's very honest as well. And so she'll tell me when she likes something. She actually won't tell me all that much when she doesn't like something, but I usually have learned to interpret by her saying like, yeah. But that doesn't wasn't on her particular checklist. But she does like this particular song, so thank you for asking. This is called Blue Caravan. My true love is a man who would hold me for 10,000 nights in the wild, wild wailing wind. He's a house with a soft glow, so won't you carry me into the soul? I'm going to use another effects pedal that I have here. This is what I call, well, it's called the TC Helicon Harmony M pedal, but I like to call it my Imogen Heat box. Are there any Imogen Heat things? If I turn it on to the right mode and connect it to this keyboard here, Oh. So basically like instant choir button. And so I thought I would try to do a song that was basically inspired by this effects play. This is basically an ode to surveillance and all the algorithms that track us on our mobile phones and tell us the things that we want to hear. It's called the human vaccine. Somebody hears me. Somebody hears me. Someone is learning the colors of all your moods to show that you're understood. Leave your life open. You don't have to leave your life open. You don't have to. Someone is gathering every crumb you drop. These moments you long for. Formulas find your soul. Will divine your artesian souls. Marshall feet and force to design you a perfect love or a perfect love. So glorious, glorious, a brand new day is born. Now it was a sin, now it was a sin, endlessly upward world, embrace you for all. Isn't this what
It's so beautiful here, she said. This woman love, this woman love. And I never thought I'd find her here. Flown inside, before was transformed. But she's looking at me straight to center. No room at all for any other thought. And I know I don't love her. Oh, I swear I don't love her. There's a reason I'm done with Africa. In the terminal, she sleeps on my shoulder, hair falling forward from the street. And fluorescent announcements with the wings of pain. Passengers missing, and she dreams through the noise of rain against me, face pressed into the corridor grooves. Maybe it means love, maybe it means love, maybe it means nothing but I'm free to know. Words are everything and nothing. I want to search for her in the remarks. Who are you taking comfort in your shoulder? Who are you echoing street signs? Who are you, stranger in the shadow of water? Dark curtains drawn by the passage of time. Oh, words are like rain. Sweet sound. And she says, it's you. Did such a great job with the bonds doing the hey thing that I want to recruit you to sing a couple songs with me. If that'd be alright. I'm gonna have you sing actual notes though. I'm more demanding than the Collins are. This is a duet. Well, at the end of the song, it's a duet. It's a song I co-wrote with a dear friend of mine named Alex Wong. And on the recording and in shows when we do it together, Alex sings this part with me. And in lieu of his presence, I would love for you collectively to be Alex Wong and sing this part, which goes like this. You'll go home, I'll stay here. Seasons keep on marching. I'll stay here. You'll go home with only strangers watching.
realize that's a lot more words than hey. But here's the secret. When a crowd sings together, you can mumble and it still works. So you can be that, be that person who just sort of knows some of the words that are happening. Marching, and then there's a marching. So if you just do that, it totally works. So let's try this, shall we? You'll go home, I'll stay here. Seasons keep on marching. I'll stay here. You'll go home with only strangers watching. So when we get to this part, I'm going to look meaningfully at you, and then we'll sing the first round together. But then I would love for you to do 2 more rounds on your own while I go veer off and do my duet thing with you. This is a song called Antebellum. Good. Thank you. All right. Let's see. You don't know what I'm actually going to. You guys are making me feel courageous. You're being courageously singing. You're courageously singing. This is another looping device song. And it's a cover song. Actually, it's two cover songs kind of combined into one. I was challenged at one point a couple of years ago to try and cover an old, I guess you could say Motown R&B soul song called "Ain't No Sunshine When She's Gone," and so I thought that would be kind of fun. But it's kind of a short song. And then at the same time, I realized that I'd really gotten into some of the hip hop that I'd been introduced to by some friends of mine, and I decided to take it upon myself to memorize an entire song by this one rapper. And then once I memorized it, I'm like, oh, no one wants to hear me do this song from beginning to end. I'm a terrible rapper. Nobody would ever pay to see that. But then I realized that actually the middle verse in particular of that one actually fit pretty well with the Bill Withers song. So I started trying to fit them together. So if you bear with me, the loop takes a little bit to set up. But I think it'll be worth it.
Sunshine is gone, and it's always going to home anytime he goes away. This time he's gone, if he's gone to stay, there ain't no sunshine, it's gone, and this house just ain't no home anytime he goes away. Now when he's gone, it's darkness every day. No sunshine is gone, and the sounds just hang on. Anytime he goes away, anytime he goes away. Souls escaping through this hole that's gaping. This world is mine, it's the taking. Make me king as we move toward a new world order. A normal life is born. It's superstardom, close to postpartum. Only it goes harder, only it goes harder. He blows, it's all over. These hoses all on. Coast to coast shows, he's known as the globetrotter. Lonely roads, God only knows he's going farther from home. He's no father, he goes home and barely knows his own daughter. Hold your nose, cause here goes the cold water. These hoes don't want him no more. He's cold product. Moved on to the next smoke. Who flows, he knows dope and sold nada. So the soap opera folds. I suppose it's all part of the beat goes on. Yeah, you better lose yourself in the music the moment you own it. You better never let it go. You only got one shot, do not miss your chance to blow. This opportunity comes once in a lifetime. You better lose yourself in the music the moment you own it. You better never let it go. You only got one shot, do not miss your chance to blow. This opportunity comes once in a lifetime. You better lose yourself in the music the moment you own it. You better never let it go. You only get one shot, do not miss your chance to blow. This opportunity comes once in a lifetime. You better lose yourself in the music the moment you own it. You better never let it go. You only get one shot, do not miss your chance to blow. This opportunity comes once in a lifetime. You better lose yourself in the music the moment you own it. You better never let it go. You only get one shot, do not miss your chance to blow. This opportunity comes once in a lifetime. You better lose.
Let's do a couple more songs for you. Thank you so much for being here tonight. I'm going to do one more song with the piano, and then I think I'm going to stand up for the last one. This one is called Eric's Song.
Stranger in the inside me, measure the time against me. Stranger in the inside me, my hand is outstretched toward the down. And of course I forgive. I see how you live, like a phoenix you rise from the ashes. You pick up the pieces and a ghost in the eyes of me. And of course I forgive. You see how I live, I got darkness and fears to appease. The voices and analogies, ambitions like a ribbon torn by sleep. Stranger on my edge. Stranger Stranger certain a journey, time unfolds the pause for our eyes to see. Strange how history is written, ways we accept as part of fate's decree. So just hold fast, acknowledge the past as exquisitely crafted. Painstakingly drafted to chord us as instruments that play the music of life. For we don't realize we're breathing the prize unless it's been somehow elusive. Struggling and choosing a sacred simplicity. Are you ready? Listen.
Thanks again for being here tonight, and thank you again to Backstage Live for having me, and again to the Ballins for just befriending me on this tour and helping me get these shows, and also, of course, playing their fantastic music. Do give another round of applause to the Ballins. I wonder if some of you might be able to relate to this song. This is called Grandmother Song, and it's basically a transcription from a Latin Chinese that I would get a lot from my grandmother on my father's side. And basically, her story is that she grew up in China and went through a lot of upheaval, political upheaval, of course, when she was young. Had her education interrupted. Eventually, moved with her family to Taiwan in 1949. Settled with her family there, and then eventually all of her children went to North America, the United States and Canada. So she went with them as well. So it made a lot of sacrifices, and certainly I think in her mind did not make all these sacrifices so that her granddaughter could decide to become this indie touring musician traveling all over the world with like CDs in her suitcase. It was not the life that she had in mind for me. And so every time I would go to Chicago where she lives with my aunt, she would live with my aunt. She would come to the show, she would support me in that way. And she would always come up to me later and she said, 不要再弄这些事情了，不要再弄音乐了，太辛苦了，你再回去学，好好读书啊。So I would say, okay, yeah, okay. And then of course I would come through on tour again, and she'd say, 还没有回到学校去呢。你有没有男朋友啊？应该找男朋友结婚了。So of course, as a 20-something, I sort of rolled my eyes at it. It was like, I'm doing my own thing. But as I got to be a little older, I decided I wanted to write a song not just to sort of, tell her story, but also to try to kind of fill in the blanks for myself of why it was that this was so important to her. And so this is what I came up with. And I would love for you to participate in two ways. I think you guys as an audience have gotten to know each other a little bit. So I would love for you to basically sort of heckle me throughout the song. Okay? You guys are really polite, so if there are things that go by lyric-wise that you really agree with, you should yell your agreement. And if you disagree, you should yell your disagreement as well. Or if you just feel like yelling, just yell stuff. If you yell it in Cantonese, I don't have any idea what you're saying, and so it'll be fun that way. But anyway, this is a song that makes more sense if there's a bit of a ruckus going on. And to help that happen, I would love for you to clap along with me. So this is Grandmother's Song.
Oh, girl, if you got time, you're gonna get down to it down the line. But one step, two step, you fall behind, and so you better have a good plan. Oh, girl, if you got time, you're gonna get down to it down the line. But I'm telling you, no matter what you have in mind, you're still gonna need a man. Take it from your grandmother, I've been round, I've been round, I've been round. Yeah, take it from your grandmother, I've been round, I've been round, I've been round. No one's gonna take care of you in that world that you got yourself into. All the good boys, honey, they're in grad school. Oh, girl, your songs are long. You dream of being a mother for too long. You turn 30 and still can't sing your songs. So come on, who do you think you are? Oh, girl, so heavy and low. Your mama and papa, they're worried souls. I have gone as a family when you're on the road with some tattooed boy with a guitar. I've been round, I've been round, I've been round. Yeah, take it from your grandmother. I've been round, I've been round, I've been round. No, this music career isn't real life. I won't see you through when you're 65. And when the tide turns, you won't survive. Sit on the banks and cry, 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 cry. Babies don't cry, babies don't cry. Oh, girl, you never knew what you come night, and you're not gonna do. You can go and hide at the green hole and lose everything you knew. But the one thing they can't take away from you is your mind and the education you've been through. And so find a man who understands that too. Preferably with a medical degree. And make sure that he stays true, gives respect where it's due. Make sure he knows, make sure he knows, make sure he knows what he's got in you. Because a woman isn't just for cooking meals, scrubbing floors, making babies. A woman's got ambitions and maybe more. The sirens wailed and the bombs fell. We ran from the schoolyard into hell. And there could have been time, we'll never tell, because we never had the chances, the advantages that you have been handling. Yeah, girl, you never know how hard it is. So you got to do this for all of us. Yeah, you got to do this for all of us. So take it from your grandmother, I've been round, I've been round, I've been round. Yeah, take it from your grandmother, I've been round, I've been round, I've been round. Yeah, take it from your grandmother, I've been round, I've been round, I've been round. Yeah, take it from your grandmother, I've been around. Thank you so much, guys. Have a good night. Most awkward walking off stage ever. It's kind of fun actually. I just sort of walked through the audience and like stood awkwardly next to these very nice ladies. They were like, "Hi," and sort of shook hands. Yeah, do you come here a lot? So I
I will leave you with maybe not the best song to like go down the street and continue drinking long into the night or anything, but maybe to find your bed. This is called Lullaby for a Stormy Night. Thank you so much. Have a great night. Please feel free to come up and say hi. I'd love to meet you. Take care.
Talent. I'm Rosa.
Can I take a photo with you?
Yeah, of course.